Wow. 5 plays, 83 yards in a minute 57 seconds on 4th and 7 from the Platte Valley 34 on a slant. Kukas hits Shea Hansen, and he goes into the end zone. It was a 1-and-1 situation, or 1-on-1, I should say. Jacob Fector to kick it off. Chase Maxey, and he squibs that ball, and it's still bouncing at around the 18-yard line, picked up by Maxey, gives it over to Zender, running left side across the 30, and he's tripped up by, might have been Kyle Muir, and it was at around the 36 or 37-yard line with 3:05 to go in the second. And the Beat Diggers off to a 21-0 lead. Dave, I'm sure even some Beat Digger fans have to be stunned that it's a 21-point lead against a team that gave up a total of 7 points in 7 games in Patriot League play.
You know, I think so, except for the fact that everybody, you know, in Beat Digger land knows that we were playing without all our aces the first time we played them.
Jordan Smith in a shotgun. 1st and 10 for Platte Valley at their own 36-yard line. And Smith to hand it off the float, running left along the sideline. Breaks a tackle from Rosenbrock, and he's still loose, but he's down, going out of bounds at around the 40, maybe to the 41. You know, the thing with Rosenbrock, even if he doesn't make the play, he slows down the offensive player enough to allow his teammates to make the play. And, yeah, it could have been a 1 or 2 yard gain. It does go for 5 to the 41, 2nd and 5.
I'm telling you, though, I guarantee you Rosenbrock's upset because he's had Float right in his grip, but he hasn't been able to hold on to him. Float's just so powerful that he's tough to hold on to.
2nd down and 5 from the 41-yard line. Platte Valley on their own side of the field. The Beat Diggers have not committed a turnover. Platte Valley's made 3. Smith in a shotgun. Smith will keep the football, run up the middle to the 45. He runs into a Beat Digger, 1st down. Kyle Hefner made the tackle, but not before he gets to the 48-yard line and picks up 7 yards on the play. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. State Farm agent Greg Mullen.
You know, I'll tell you what, it's funny to see another quarterback this week, or it's normal to see another quarterback this week running straight up the middle on the Diggers. That's something this defense has gotten pretty used to in the last 6 or 7 weeks.
In a shotgun once again, 1st and 10 from the 48. Smith on the option right will pitch it to Float. He's got nowhere to run. He fumbles the football, and it's loose. And I think the Beat Diggers might have gotten it, or did Platte Valley get it back at the 46? Well, I think they got a huge break. Float was stripped, but it was taken away at the 46 of Brush by Trent Fahrenbrook. There were 2 or 3 Beat Diggers there. Instead, it turns out to be a 6-yard advance for Platte Valley. 2nd and 4, inside a minute 55 to go in the second.
You got that right. That was real lucky because it was just because Diggers' feet were sliding as they were trying to stop and fall on the football.
Smith in a shotgun. Handoff. 1st down back towards the middle to the 35-yard line and down at the 31. And a big gainer there for Derek Neibauer. The gain is 15 yards, and Platte Valley's in a no-huddle offense.
Now, I think they got the Diggers maybe a little bit complacent right now. Hopefully the Diggers are going to settle down and not let them back in the football game. We really need to go into the halftime shed 3 touchdowns up.
1st and 10. Platte Valley at the Beat Digger 31-yard line. Smith in the shotgun will keep the football himself to the 30-yard line. He's down at the 29. A gain of only 1, and Darren Wilt made an excellent play. Kyle Hefner also in on the hit. 2nd down and 8. Platte Valley will huddle. And let me tell you, they can't afford to huddle too much because there's a minute 9 to go. They should have 2 timeouts remaining. And when the ball is snapped, they'll have under a minute to go before halftime. Receiver split each side. 2nd down and 8 from the Beat Digger 29-yard line. Jordan Smith in a shotgun is going to keep the football himself. Now he'll pitch it left side to Valadez, who is down after a 1-yard gain. Tanner Morrow made the tackle in the open field with 45 seconds to go. Platte Valley calls a timeout. It'll be a 3rd down situation as the football is placed at the 28-yard line, and thank goodness for Morrow's play because there wasn't too much out there defensively for Brush in terms of personnel.
It was a whale of a play there by Morrow because he had to fight off a block. You know, he wasn't the guy that was getting optioned. He was getting blocked, and Jordan Smith pitched the ball at the last minute. Morrow fought it off and just made a ace tackle.
So for the Bead Diggers defensively, Platte Valley will have a 3rd down and 7 from the 28-yard line with 45 seconds to go. For great family entertainment, check out Fire Lanes at 220 Cambridge and Brush. Walk in or reserve your time at Fire Lanes today. And speaking of fire, that Bead Digger offense has really been on fire on those 3rd and 4th down situations. That's what's amazing. It's not like they're scoring or, just going 1st down, 2nd down. They've had to do a lot of damage on 3rd and even 4th down.
Yeah, and big yardage, and they're doing it with fullbacks running right up the middle.
3rd and 7 for Platte Valley at the Bead Digger 28. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 setbacks. Smith in a shotgun, awaiting the snap, has got it. Quarterback draw, runs to his left. Rosenbrock can't get him. However, he is taken down along the far sideline by Tanner Morrow at around the 25. That would give him 2 yards on the play, make it 3. So we're looking at 4th and 4. The mark to make is the 21. And a good job of Smith going out of bounds because the clock stops with 39 seconds to go. On 4th and 4 from the Bead Digger 25-yard line. Smith once again in a shotgun, awaiting the snap. Has the football, hands it off to Balladez, right side, 1st down inside the 20. He's running strong inside the 15, and it's a gain of close to 12 to the 13. And on 4th and 4, Platte Valley picks up the 1st down.
Both teams doing the damage we just talked about, running with big guys in between the tackles for 1st downs.
The football at the 13-yard line. Clock running, 30 seconds to go in the opening half. Smith in a shotgun, throwing out to the left. That pass is complete and out of bounds. Caught along the far sideline by Jordan Dunn. Inside the 10 to around the 8. See, that should be a pickup of 5 on the play. And it is. If Platte Valley does score before the break, Dave, it's not the end of the world. You'd love to see the Bead Diggers with a 3-touchdown lead. Bottom line is that this offense does have some explosiveness to it. 2nd down and 5 from the 8-yard line with 23 seconds to go before the break. And the clock is going to be reset to 28 seconds, so that gives Platte Valley even further time. At the Brush 8-yard line.
You just like to not give Platte Valley any kind of momentum going into halftime or any hope. You want them to go in there hanging their heads, trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, they've at least been able to respond on this possession. And Platte Valley does receive the second half kickoff. Clock has been reset to 28 seconds. 2nd and 5 from the 8-yard line. Under center is Smith this time. And Smith rolling to his right, wants to run with the football, has a seam to the outside. A flag is down, and Kukas drags him out of bounds at around the 5 or 6 yard line, but that's got to be coming back, I would think.
Yeah, hopefully it's a hold. I'll tell you what, I'm glad Kukas didn't get a hold of him there because he was reaching up for the back of his shoulder pads and could have been a horse collar tackle.
The indication is holding against Platte Valley. With 22 seconds to go, Platte Valley is still going to be in the red zone, but it'll be closer to the 15-yard line instead of obviously the 5. Let's see where the penalty was committed. They'll walk it off, obviously, from the spot. Looks like it's going to be from the 8-yard line. So we're looking at the 18. 2nd and goal for Platte Valley with 22 seconds to go at the 18-yard line. So they're going to need a big play to get into the end zone.
See if they hand it to Float right here and let him run it. That's what they've been doing.
Yeah, Platte Valley should have one more timeout remaining according to my calculations. Receivers out to the left and right. The ball has been reset.